faces whom I know. To everybody, Assalamu alaikum. Well, it's an extreme privilege and honor for me to be present in this August gathering. Let me tell you, at the very first place, that we don't know, the government doesn't know more than you, right? So we don't have to reinvent the wheel, because the kind of research, the kind of knowledge you have, none of the government can come and claim that they know the health about this and about the country and health issues in the country and what's going to be the way forward better than the people who are sitting in this auditorium. So one thing is very clear, I'm very clear in this thinking, that we should not be inventing the wheel. Our role should be a catalyst role, a supporter, and an enabler. That we should enable you to come up and whatever good things you have done, our job is to implement those researches which have been already done for the betterment of the people of Pakistan, especially, and for the entire world. So this is like, there's no mincing word. There's no confusion in our mind. So this is very clear. Let me tell you, all these 35 days since I have taken out this responsibility, I don't know why God has made me the health minister at the first place, because I never applied for it, I never wanted it, I never wished for it. It's like, well, वो कहते हैं ना कि दुनिया में एक पत्ता भी अल्लाह की मर्जी के बगैर नहीं करता. सो मफहूम है कुरान में. तो आप हेल्थ मिनिस्टर अल्लाह की मर्जी के बगैर जो है वो कैसे बन सकते हैं? Since the time I have taken over this responsibility, I've been asking just one thing, the simple question to my people, to the secretary, to the DGs, and to all the health staff in my ministry, that just ask one simple question from yourself, that whether a person who's a human being, Ashraful Makhluqat, the finest creation of Allah Ta'ala, when he comes to you with a pain, just ask one simple question, whether we at the health department, the Ministry of Health Department, and all the doctors and paramedics, with all these long list of people who are being paid from the government, just ask this one simple question, whether the pain of that person is decreasing when it comes to us, or we are enabling to increase that pain. Today's the answer is no, sir. We are not decreasing, we are not reducing his pain. We are not eliminating his pain. The person who comes to us in our organization, in our institute, I'm not talking about the private sectors and all. I mean, things are not as rosy as we present all the time. There are some challenges and many challenges. But the simple answer of that simple question is, no, we have not been able to reduce the pain of the person who comes to us. Somehow or the other, our system is increasing the pain. This is where we have to address. This is where we have to, we all have to think. I mean, this is what I have been asking my people and my colleagues and my official staffs and secretaries and those whose job is to implement what you research. I was asking Passes Saab, Dr. Saab, Dr. Saab, ye jo 6th conference which you are having, all the research papers, where are those? Have you submitted to the government? Because all these research, has it been submitted to the government, and what has been done? I mean, I was asking the same the thing. He said, we have submitted to the government and it's there, but not yet implemented. So, distinguished ladies and gentlemen and doctors and professors and all from all over the Pakistan and from different countries of the globe, as long as I'm there, I would just go back, inshallah ta'ala, not tomorrow, day after tomorrow to Islamabad, and we'll dig up those papers and researches which you have been submitted. And to me, I mean, I think we don't have to put more time on it, right? Whatever need to be implemented, research has already been done. We don't have much knowledge of those things which you have done. So why to spend time on it? Why? If you haven't a qualification or knowledge better than the people who are sitting here, then it makes sense to just sit on it, just have some critical views on it. If you don't have the knowledge, so get the best which has been submitted to you. CEO draft, Dr. Ubaid Saab is sitting here with, I hope he doesn't mind my explanation, this whole thing. We got draft as an organization. Just 2 days back we were discussing. They have the different views. There are two jobs is required from the draft. One with that we give the license or approval to the medical equipment. The second part is pharmaceutical. Any medicine comes to Pakistan needs to register with draft. So when it comes to pharmaceutical equipment, there's the medical equipment, all these accessories. In order to judge and in order to be expert on that, you have to be a biotechnical engineer, right? Since there's no outsiders, that there's no media is. I hope यार आप लोग जो है वो यहीं रखोगे सारी बातों को. So there's no outside media involved. We give approval to those medical equipments, but we do not even have one single biotechnical engineers with us. Yet we are authority. We are authority to give and endorse the permissions. How are we? How would we have been doing it actually? So this is the scenario. This is the reality on ground. I'm not the person who would just, put things under the carpet. If you won't confront with an open eyes the challenges, all the bad things which we have, you won't be able to just do it right? So, I feel I don't feel any hassle or any hesitation to accept all these ground realities at this moment. The things are not good. Things are not good at all. And we have to move. And क्यों मैं ये बात कहता हूँ इस वाली बात को कि देखिए, I call this ministry as a very dangerous ministry. Since the time I have taken over. Why I call it dangerous? It's a dangerous ministry. Why I call it dangerous? If I were to be the communication minister, whose job were to be the build roads and infrastructure and bridges and flyovers, no big deal. If you do something wrong, next year if you make 2-3 roads, not appropriate, you can rectify it. You can do it next year, something good. If you are in finance minister, something goes wrong with the finances, with the economy, doesn't matter. Nobody would die with that, right? You can do it. You can rectify this thing, another year and all. Here you deal with a human being in this ministry, and which human being? Those who are in pain. Those who are in pain, they're the one who first started getting connected with you. So just imagine the person who is coming, who is coming with us, getting connected with us, who is in pain, and that is Ashraful Makhluqat, God's greatest creation on this earth. And they're the one who are coming with us, and on top of it with pain. तो वो तो अपने साथ जो जन्नत दोज़ख दोनों लेकर चल रहा है या चल रही है. One single wrong move, Allah will not punish us, which is on those things which is not under our control, but things which are in our control. The effort, that the zeal, and how much we are putting efforts to do things right, that would be counted. So I'm very clear on it. I'm very glad, Dr. Sir, thank you very much for pushing me so much to be here. It wasn't in my schedule, and I'm so glad to see Dr. Ubaid Saab here in the morning. I never knew Sunday, mashallah. So ladies and gentlemen, मैं आपको बताऊं आपके सामने CEO draft, जो कि मुझसे सिर्फ 7-8 दिन या 10 दिन पहले ही took over this responsibility. One of the finest person I have met in my ministry so far in 30-35 days. So you're good. You are in good hands, alhamdulillah. He has got good understanding and ये जो अल्फाज हैं उसकी endorsement ये है कि Sunday है आज और छुट्टी का दिन है, and all the way from Islamabad he's sitting here in this morning. So we are in a good hand, alhamdulillah, and together we are doing many things. So I would just, मुझे पता है time बहुत कम है, तो conclude here. And Basit साहब जो what you mentioned about one patient, one ID, the ID card would be our inshallah ta'ala MR number. I'm not a doctor, but I have grew up in the city. When you go to Aga Khan, Liaquat National's wall are, you know, they're sharing with the wall. But the next time if you go to with Aga Khan's MR number to Liaquat National, they don't, it's just next door. They don't recognize you. There's no record. So just imagine somebody living in a Karachi and, you know, fall sick there in Lahore and not been able to, got unconscious, not been able to speak, gone. I mean, you have no history, no knowledge, no background. And on top of that, this is one patient, one ID concept came up. There was things were going on, but it wasn't concluded. I didn't speak at the time I met DG Nadra. I went to DG Nadra Sahab's office and all, put all my thoughts together, and he was very graciously said, Mustafa Sahab, just go outside and announce it. It's done, inshallah ta'ala. So it's going to be done in Pakistan. There will be one MR number for everybody, private or government, wherever you go, and that will be our ID card number, inshallah ta'ala. It's going to be, we are working on it. We have to have some legislation, some rules and all, and Dr. Ubaid Sahab and his team are working day and night on it. Pakistan's last thing, I believe, as a common person, we would never have a time in Pakistan where we would be able to, a state would be able to you know, this claim that today we have come to a position where every single person living in this country falls sick, the state is capable enough to take care and give them a medical facilitation. That time will never come in Pakistan. Why? The gap today between those who needs that healthcare and the facilities which we have is so big, and with every single passing day, this gap is gonna be you know, bigger and bigger. It's gonna grow. So with this system which we are having today in Pakistan, with this system, that time will never come ever in the future. That's how I believe that the state of Pakistan would be able to claim this. So what is the answer then? How? What is the solution? So in today's world, Allah has given us technology, and with this technology, we are going to bridge this gap. We are going to reduce this gap. We don't have in our system basic and primary and secondary care is missing from our system. Everybody reached to the tertiary care, you know, where 70% patients shouldn't be there, but what to do? They don't have the basic and primary and secondary thing at their doorstep. So inshallah ta'ala, this technology, this will provide the primary and secondary care to the people of Pakistan, inshallah ta'ala. I won't go in detail. We are working on it so that the tertiary care's burden should be reduced. I went to PIMS hospital. We don't have much hospitals under the federal government. All have been devolved under 18 amendment just a decades back. We just have Islamabad hospital. The biggest hospital is PIMS, and have been thrice in 15 days. It looks like there's a jalsa going on there, you know. There's a public meeting going on. Just the political jalsa is going. Everywhere you see people. How any hospital would be able to take care of them, all those people? I mean, it's not possible at all. We have to reduce the burden of the tertiary care. Then only we'll be able to, able to provide better facilities to those who really needs that. So with this, Honorable Billu Saab, Basit Saab, and to everybody, all the honorable participants here, मैं सिर्फ ये कहना चाहता हूँ कि इंशाल्लाह ताला आपकी जो रिसर्चेस हैं, आपकी जो ये सारी कॉन्फ्रेंसेस हैं, पुरानी भी और अब की भी, sir, it will not go waste. इसका फायदा उस वक्त है कि जब इसको इम्प्लीमेंट किया जाए, इसको नेशनल हेल्थ पॉलिसी का हिस्सा बनाया जाए, और rather asking questions from you, we should be thanking you कि भाई आप ये काम कर रहे हैं, हमारा काम होना चाहिए था, आप ये काम कर रहे हैं, voluntarily ये काम कर रहे हैं, इसको useful बनाना चाहिए. तो as long as I wish it should have been happening, उन्होंने किया होगा पहले वालों ने, मुझे I don't want to comment on that, but inshallah ताला I'm eagerly and desperately will wait for the recommendation would be coming, you know, आपके पास से. अभी मुझे आप जब इसको दिखा रहे थे, इसको ये जो आप स्लाइड्स डॉक्टर साहब जब प्रोफेसर साहब जब ये प्रेजेंट कर रहे थे, all presentation where you have the record of all the diseases, right? I mean, हमारे पास हम hepatitis C में we are number 1 in the world. 11 million people are in the society who have got hepatitis C, whereas Egypt has eradicated this in 6 years' time. The best model of today's world is Egypt's model to eradicate hepatitis C. Just imagine, in every bad thing we are number 1. I mean, on top, and there's no record in it. I mean, we are going to launch this whole campaign of hepatitis C's eradication campaign and all. Polio, as you know, the 2 countries left. One is Afghanistan, one is another one is Pakistan. I'm afraid it gives me a nightmare to think that what if we are the only country left with polio? What if Afghanistan does it, you know, before us? I wish they do it, but I wish that we do it together. Extensive kind of drive going on there in Afghanistan. There was a misconception that those people who are with a religious background, they're doing it. They're doing it better than us. They have started doing it better than us. This is the report which is being generated from our people. So it gives me a goosebump. It gives me a very different thought that what if, God forbid, खुदा ना खास्ता, कि हम जो है वो अकेले रह जाएं. पता चला कि दुनिया में एक वाहिद मुल्क है, अफगानिस्तान भी फारिग हो गया, सही कर लिया उसने पोलियो, और हम रह गए, खुदा ना खास्ता. So with this, ladies and gentlemen, doctors, professors, distinguished participants, thank you very much for holding this conference. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity, and we will look forward to inshallah working together. बहुत शुक्रिया. पाकिस्तान जिंदाबाद.